What's up, LEGO fans? Welcome back. Alex here. I'm looking at the LEGO Ideas webpage here, and you guys have probably already heard this, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit here in this video. 57 product ideas qualify for the first 2021 LEGO Ideas review. 57! That's just mind-boggling that they have that many qualifying so far, and it gets bigger and bigger each time. We thought like 25 or 30 was huge. 57 ideas have reached 10,000 votes. Now, I will say reaching 10,000 votes is phenomenal, and I say congratulations to all those who reached that amazing milestone. I am definitely not pumping out LEGO ideas myself, so this is pretty cool. But I'm looking at these things here, and I'm thinking, is LEGO Ideas broken? Is this going the wrong direction? Now, before I go any further, I will say that I love LEGO Ideas. There's been some fantastic LEGO sets that have come out of it. For example, the LEGO Ideas Treehouse. Man, I love that set. The old fishing store, one of my favorite sets right there. And also, the medieval blacksmith that I haven't even built yet is also on that list. So some amazingly great sets from the LEGO Ideas have been produced. However, I will say that I think it needs some change, right? I think as time goes on, you need to modify the program to bear better fruit, so to speak, right? So what am I trying to say here? You're like, Alex, get on. What's your point, man? All right, I'm getting there. Hold on. 57 ideas, all right? And I'm looking at these, and most of them are pretty good, and they're pretty creative. However, I can instantly dismiss at least half of these as like, LEGO's definitely not going to pump these out. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is that, do we need to change the vote to 10,000 to maybe a little bit higher, maybe 12,000, 15,000, 20,000? Maybe 20,000 is where we're supposed to be at, because if we get to 20,000, then we have this elite group of these idea sets. And if you get 20,000 votes, my goodness, that's got to say something about your project, that people are gonna buy it. So I think that is something that LEGO is gonna probably eventually do, is up that vote count. Not saying that they're gonna do that anytime soon, but I think something needs to give in that category. Let's say that they do increase the vote count to whatever it is, and they have these finalists, right? Give us what we voted for. What do I mean by that? Well, we see in these pictures some amazing creations, and we go, oh my goodness, that looks so good. I would totally buy that. And they ask you that. I think they used to anyway. If you voted for something, would you buy it? And if so, how many? Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of projects that I voted for because I wanted what I saw on the screen. But what LEGO produced was something significantly different. It's kind of like voting for a politician. They're up there telling you they're gonna do all these wonderful, amazing things, and you vote for them, and then they're just a huge disappointment in office. It's kind of like that with the LEGO Ideas. Sometimes there's some winners, but most of the time, LEGO just really, for the lack of a word, I will use dumb down. For example, the Caterham 7 was one of those items where I thought it was a fantastic looking vehicle in the original model from the creator, but what we got was okay. I bought one, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy so many of those if they actually have that look like that as a final product. Now I'm looking at this, you know, and I'm looking through some of these, and I'll try to go through these really quickly as kind of a thumbs up, maybe thumbs down. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but 5 or 6 of these are castle-based. Castles. I think 5 are castles themselves. And I think, okay, LEGO, we're telling you something here. We seem to like castles, so if you bring back anything castle-themed, it's gonna do really well. Case in point, the medieval blacksmith. Let's take a look and see what some of these are. And I'm gonna go through the LEGO Ideas website, and I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can go right there right now and take a look at these pictures really quick. Now, I'll go through these really quick because, again, there's like 57, and if I wanted to talk about each one, this video would be like 30 minutes long. Get ready to scroll a lot, is actually what it literally says. First one is the Gilder Frontier, Princess Bride. Absolutely would buy that. It's small. King Tut, no. The Night Before Christmas, my wife would love that, so I'd say yes. Hyrule Castle, heck yeah, that's where, if LEGO built this and produced this as is right there, I would say, LEGO, take my money now. Hyrule Castle, definitely 2 thumbs up. Polar Express, cool, it's train, anything trains, I say yes to. 6, Steampunk Airship, looks cool, probably not gonna happen. Baba Yaga, probably not gonna happen. The Office, we've seen this before. I think there's actually 2 Office finalists in here. If they do I enjoy The Office as much as the next person, so I would buy that. Lego DNA, probably not going to happen. The X-Files, probably not going to happen. Metroid, maybe. The House of Chocolate, I think that no matter if it's the House of Chocolate or the House of Waffles, that house looks cool, and I would buy that for the city because it looks very modular-esque, you know. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, absolutely, especially if they had it look like this picture. Among Us, we've seen this before, but Among Us is dying quickly, so that is never going to make it. Welcome to the Black Parade, probably not going to do very well. Succulent Garden, that's pretty cool. They got a lot of flowers and bushes going on and trees, so why not? The Village Post Office, this is cool, and I think Lego will do a post office, but I think it's going to be more of a modular building, so we'll see. Train bookends, creative, but if they're going to do a train, do a real train. I don't want my train sitting up holding up books. Besides, who's got a lot of books? Not me. Viking Longship, Vikings need to come back, so I would say yes to that. Jazz Quartet, I think this is cool, but probably not going to do well, I think. Animal Crossing, New Horizons Paradise, pretty simple, but probably not going to make it out there. Medieval Marketplace, yeah, I'd say so. I would love to get a whole medieval market village going on with a castle and everything. We're getting there. Bike lanes, cool idea. I'm never going to buy these because it would just be too hard for me to put them into my city. But hey, out there, I think there is a good market for it. Working bowling alley. Hey, just a bowling alley would be pretty sweet. But a working one, bonus. Asterix and Obelix, pretty cool. I probably wouldn't buy this. Lego bookends, again, they're cool looking, but I probably wouldn't buy these. The Shire, the Hobbit Hole of Frodo and Bilbo Baggins. Absolutely. A lot of bushes on that thing, but I think they had something similar to this a few years back, so I don't see this thing happening. The King's Castle, its castle, yes. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it's pretty cool, I guess. The Truly of, oh gosh, well, I lost it. Alberabello. Cool, I probably wouldn't buy this as is. Ancient Greek Temple, that's pretty cool. I doubt it would look like that in the final product, but if it did, I would definitely buy it. The Karate Kid, I think this is really cool, and I would totally buy this, especially if it looks like this. Claus Toys, very modular looking building here. So I'd never see Lego do modular buildings from Lego Ideas, so I don't think that's gonna fly. The Sewing Workshop, whether it's a sewing workshop or fabric workshop, I think the building looks great, and I would definitely buy it just for the building. My Lego Totoro, maybe, I don't know, I wouldn't buy it, but it's cool. NASA, this is the NASA's SLS and Artemis. I think that's really cool, and it would go really well with the modern day space theme of NASA. The Lisbon Tram, very cool. I think it's just too big to pack in all that detail. And I mean, I would buy it as is, but I don't think Lego is gonna do that. Via Rail Canada, it's a train, I would do it. Castle of Lord Aphol and the Black Knights, fantastic looking castle, would buy it because, hey, it's a castle. SpaceX Starship and Super Heavy, maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's a market out for that, I don't know. I think NASA themed sets would do better. The Simpsons, the Krusty Burger, I think would work very, very well. They've already done the Simpsons house and they've done the Quickie Mart, so why not? The Lego Modular Expansion Pack, yes, absolutely, would love that. The 4.5 liter 1927-31 Bentley blower looks really cool. I would buy that. Fantasy Castle, Castle Base, I would buy it. The Castle of Brickwood Forest, would buy it. It's a castle, lots of castle themes, like I said before. The violin, I think this is a good thing to accompany the piano. Marine Life, I don't know about that. I don't think it's going to work out. Lego Astronaut, I don't know that I'd get that either. Another office, this one's a little bit more detailed, bigger. Winter Snow Globes, maybe. A map of Middle Earth, that's cool. Retro Arcade, definitely would love to have an arcade in the city. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, love the look of that, would buy that for sure. A Nice Day at the Farm, that's cool, I would buy that. The Fourth Bridge, I could definitely use a bridge like that in my city for sure. Scania, am I saying that right, guys? Next Generation, the S730, don't think I'd pick that up. It's cool looking, but I don't think I'd personally get that. The Modular Portal Testing Chamber, no, that's cool, but it's going to probably apply to mostly just to gamers. And that is it. I feel like I'm out of breath. So a lot of good stuff, a lot of stuff that's okay. But like I said, there's a lot of trains, a lot of castle in there, and I think they would do well on either one of those. So anyway, those are my ideas on what they can do. Increase that vote count. Give us what we want, what we vote for. Don't dumb it down. I know they have to do some sort of renditions with it to make it an actual Lego set. I mean, I'm thinking of the stuff that I put together downstairs. Some of you ask me for instructions or pieces that I use, and I go, no, you don't want to build it that way because there's much better ways to build those mocks than the way I put them together. I just scrap pieces together. But with these, you want to actually have the resources, the full resources of all the Lego pieces that you need to make it come together, quite literally. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of these products. If you think there's a lot of winners in there, which ones are your favorite? I'd be interested to know. But 57 products. Wow. I'm waiting for the day that we see 100 products meet a whole qualifying stage. But we shall see. But that's it. That's it for me today. A little bit of going off on Lego ideas. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And we'll have some more stuff here in the very near future. Until then, you guys have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.